Hey guys, so I actually filmed quite a few things in November, and I think at the time I was planning on making daily vlogs and uploading these, but that just didn't happen. So now I'm going to take a leaf from Hazel Hayes and many other YouTubers' books and do a sort of monthly recap of the stuff I did in November. Hope you like it. So the first and biggest thing that happened to me in November was, of course, that I got married, and my marriage, my wedding, my whole day was just, it was amazing. Jamie did everything perfectly, and no doubt you've hopefully seen mine and Jamie's wedding videos by now, but here's like a quick montagey recap of watching us just get married, and it was like the best day of my life, and I really was so happy, and it was just so much fun, and it was so good. And then after the wedding, we were very lucky to be invited down to a Harry Potter Christmas event. We're in Hogwarts! Well, not Hogwarts, we're in the studio tour.
Oh wait, it's over.
So much of like this past few weeks have been, can we have that at the wedding? And now we can't do that.
We have a second wedding.
Next year.
Yeah.
Annual wedding.
Touching the snow. This is what snow feels like.
It's like magic snow, isn't it?
It's very magic snow. But, or as the label would have you believe, it might be shredded plastic. But don't be fooled. It's genuine wizards.
Real snow. It was my first time seeing the Hogwarts Express at the Harry Potter studio tour. We also got to hop on a little car ride where I got a picture with some other friends. It's kind of a picture inside of the car from Harry Potter, which was really fun, and just enjoyed it. Didn't manage to get a picture on the broom. There's just a whole load of things going on. It was great to be in the whole Harry Potter experience surrounded by so many friends, but also great to see the Hogwarts Express for the first time in person because I've not seen it at the studio tour yet, and also the Goblet of Fire. There you go, everybody.
That'll drop all the way to the bottom. And then, as was in the films, it would go red. And then this would go.
We also walked around, me and Jamie sort of like casually joking about which parts of the Harry Potter tour we should model into a future house if we build a house.
Jamie, if we build a house, should we build an office? You want a Dumbledore's office? Could this be your bedroom?
Can we just have a room that like mixes stuff itself? We'd never have to mix again.
No, I just want it to be potions. We literally
Just potions.
So we might guess, and this is the potion room, and then just look at it and go, what?
House goals. My favourite part of the Harry Potter tour is always that end moment where you walk in and see the big Hogwarts castle with the music playing. It's an amazing moment, and just like, it always fascinates me how they like dress it up for winter, because they must dress up the whole castle bit by bit and add all the winter decorations ready for the Hogwarts of the Snow event, and it just looks so perfect, so beautiful, and like the amount of effort that goes into that tour is just amazing, and like I can't wait to go back there again because it just, oh, I love Harry Potter so much. Another thing that happened in November was the Good Dinosaur gala screening.
It's winter now, and I'm really cold. Cold. We're up to see the Good Dinosaur today. Let's go. It comes right in, you're like making stuff. Yes.
We got to play these big hug balls that you sort of go up to and hug, and they're attached to this wire that's sort of magnetic. So you hug them and they come off the wall and you're like, oh god, I've just broken the ball. But you find out it just magnetically pops back on.
It's like good for like drops. Jamie made me a bracelet. Get a picture? Show me it.
It's so good.
Oh, we're riding in a dinosaur. So we just saw the Good Dinosaur. Did you like it? There's like many tear-filled moments. Like it was such a good film. Did you enjoy it, Adam? I'm ruined. You're ruined. Just ruined. You're wrecked. You didn't cry, did you, Gary?
I cried 3 times. I was the only one out of all of us that didn't cry, but in fairness, it was one of the best Disney Pixars I've ever seen.
Yeah, like favourite Pixar film this year, so good.
As far as it goes, Pixar's 3D animation in this film is just phenomenal. Like, so much of it just looks so photorealistic and just amazing. I was just like, oh my days, this is so good. And there were moments in the film that definitely made me cry. There was like this one moment that had me bawling out and everyone just sort of crying. It's such an emotional film, but it's such a good film, such an adorable film, and I really liked it. Like, one of my favourite Pixar films, but still not topping Toy Story because nothing's ever going to top Toy Story, but I still really did enjoy The Good Dinosaur. After we got out of seeing The Good Dinosaur, we headed over to the Disney store, as is tradition with us, because we're massive Disney nerds, and Jamie saw these mega sums, which resulted in us getting said mega sums. They're so big, look! This is like, it's gigantic! It's like, oh my god! Like, oh, it's like a sum god. Oh. So I'm gonna be reviewing this and having a look at it properly on my Tom's Toy Box channel, which linked down below. Make sure you take a look at. Yes, Tom's Toy Box channel to go. Where I'm gonna be uploading to quite a bit this month because I'm thinking about doing Vlogmas. because if I do Vlogmas, I can sort of do some on this channel, some on Tom's Toy Box, and maybe even some on Team Button Mash. So make sure you subscribe to me, Tom's Toy Box, and Team Button Mash, links down below if you fancy having a daily dose of me this month. I might not do it. Fingers crossed I keep it up though. We also got our first Christmas tree in November. Me and Jamie have got our first Christmas tree together as a married couple, just as a couple in general. Now we're living together. It's just such a great tree. We've decorated it with Pokemon things. I've got my one little Toy Story bauble on there and a Disney bauble because we like Disney, and we got some sums at the base of it sort of standing it up. It kind of made me want to get more Pokemon plushes. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, you can never go wrong with having lots of Pokemon plushes. And towards the end of the month, we celebrated Thanksgiving because, you know, Jamie is American. It's her holiday to celebrate. So she put on dinner for me and a load of friends, and it was amazing. She made everything from scratch and it tasted spectacular. All American dishes, and just, it was so good. My favourite part was probably, they call them the yams with marshmallow, and it's like sweet potato with marshmallow over the top of it, and it just tasted so good. Like a weird combination, but it tasted so good. The American stuffing stovetopper, which is just really good stuffing, and cornbread were probably the highlights for me, as well as like this amazing like bean casserole that Jamie made. It's just such a good food, and like I had like 2 portions of it, including nibbles of a 3rd one, so I am so full right now, but I have no regrets. I didn't really film much of the Thanksgiving thing because we were just having a good time with friends, really like good laugh, really amazing day. But we did go and play with the chins afterwards. Our chinchillas, Honey and Morrie, we named them after Oran High School Host Club, because Honey is like this really hyperactive like mini thing that runs around loads and eats little sweet things a lot, and Morrie's, when we got them, was slightly bigger, and he'd always sort of watch out for Honey and sort of like be like there gleefully watching me like, what are you doing? But now Morrie's warmed up to us a lot more and he climbs over me, as you may have seen in Jamie's new video where he was climbing all over me, and Honey's just turned into a bit of a honey monster where he just wants to constantly get out of the cage, run behind it and try and crawl up the wall. We had fun playing with them on Thanksgiving with Gary and Dodie, and Dodie is like the chin master tamer because they were just like hopping all over Dodie. They were like, forget the fact me and Jamie are there, just all over Dodie trying to climb over her, which was, it was a really fun little time, and like Honey and Morrie are adorable. I'm so happy that we have the chins because they make me really happy. So those are the things that we did in November. I had a lot of fun this month and a lot of fun things happened, and I'm hoping that lots of fun things happen in December. I already know there are quite a few things planned that are going to be really good, so I'm excited to share them with you guys. And as I said, I might be doing Vlogmas, so make sure you keep an eye out every day on here, Tom's Toy Box and Team Button Mash, because I'm going to try and alternate between the channels, and I'm also going to show you what these Sun Gods are. Please also let me know if you like this whole recap video, because if you do, I'll try and do more of them, because it was fun to sort of like collate all the footage into one video and not worry about a day vlog, and it's given me an excuse to show you guys the Mega Sun God. Oh, no, no, no.